Hi guys, and welcome back for another full body Mat Pilates class. Today we're going to be using our squishy ball and we are going to just take it off to the side to begin and start on our hands and knees. We're going to walk the hands slightly in front of the shoulders and let's just draw big circles, sending the bum towards the heels, taking it all the way back around. Letting your ribs really move, feeling this through the whole entire body, this nice stretch. We'll go two more in this direction. Maybe you feel this through your lats, your glutes. Let's take it the other way, making these as big as you can. We'll move for two. Good. From here, we're just going to walk those knees in slightly. Send your bum towards your heels, shell stretch, and then take it forward here. Press the hips all the way forward. Lift your chin, lift your chest. From here, we ripple back. Really press the floor away. Find that stretch in your lats. And then rippling all the way forward, letting the belly relax. The shoulders feel heavy. Collarbones wide. One more. And taking a pause here forward. We'll bring the head back to center. Draw the chin all the way over the right shoulder. Look towards your feet. And take it all the way over to the left. Good. One more time to the right. And to the left. Alright, we'll start to send it back here. Tuck your toes. Find your downward dog. We're going to keep it moving here. Paddling the feet out. Massaging the feet into your mat. Can you sink your heels all the way down to touch? We'll go for 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to lengthen our right leg all the way up to the ceiling. From here, take it to a wide lunge, so outside of your hand. You're going to keep that back foot lifted to begin, just shifting forward and back, sinking deep into the hips. We'll go for 3, 2, 1. Drop this knee, untuck the toes, reach this right hand all the way back. And we'll keep it moving, take it all the way. Tuck the toes again. We'll send that right leg back to your plank downward dog here. Right away, we'll lift that left leg up and then bring it down outside of your hand, just shifting forward and back here. For 3, 2, 1. We'll drop the knee, untuck the toes, reach left hand now all the way back. And then take it back here, tuck the toes, find your plank first, and then downward dog. Amazing. Take it all the way down here. We're going to grab our ball. From here, we're going to take this ball right underneath our right hand. Make sure your shoulders are right on top of wrists, your hips are right on top of knees. We're going to start by rounding the spine, pressing into this ball. And then arching through the back, releasing the tension from the ball. Really make this flow. Try to exaggerate each shape of your spine here. Find your big exhale as you round up. And inhale as you arch your back. Okay, find that neutral spine. So top of your head to your tailbones, nice and long, zipper up the belly. We're going to start here with our bird dog. So think of rolling the ball out, lengthening that opposite leg behind you, and then pulling it back in, staying in this neutral spine. Roll the ball out, extend left leg, squeeze that left glute. And then I want you to press into this ball with your right hand as you pull it in. So that's going to turn on those lower abdominals. Big exhale to pull it in. Really make this mind to muscle connection of this left knee driving in towards your chest, that your lower abdominals are creating that movement. We're going to go 2 more. Adding on after this next one here. I want you to bring the left knee all the way in to touch the floor. Tuck both your toes. We're going to find a knee tap. Just one here. Lift the knees an inch. Lower down. And we start from the top. We roll everything out. We pull it all the way in. Coming down, finding that knee tap. And again, roll it out. Inhale. Exhale, pull. Find that quick exhale to lift. Staying zippered up through the belly. We're going to go for 2, through that spine. Try not to round the neck and shoulders as we move through that knee tap. Stay lifted here. We're going to walk it out. Find this plank, bring it in, take it all the way down. From the top, we roll it out, pull it in. Lift the knees, steady here through the hips as you walk out and in, lower the knees down. Just 3 more to finish off this side. Breathing through it, staying lifted through the belly. Good. Trying not to pike the bum up as we find that plank. This is your last one here. Amazing. Take it all the way down. Really connect the legs together. Roll that ball out, long arms. Take a little break. You can circle your wrists here if needed. Giving the wrist a little break. Other way. And then we'll take it all the way up. All right, we're going to start on the other side. Take that ball underneath your left hand. Find your 4-point shape here again. We'll start with that cat stretch. So round here, press into your ball. Then arch to your back. Release that tension. Exhale here. Inhale. One more big one. And that's fine, that neutral spine. All right, roll the ball out. Right leg lengthens behind. Squeeze right glute. Press into the ball as you take it in. We inhale to roll it out. Exhale, bring it in. Careful here as you roll the ball out that your left shoulder isn't dipping down. We're keeping the shoulders level for this one. We go for 2. Last one. Bringing it all the way in. Let's add in that knee tap. Tuck the toes, lift the knees an inch. Take it down, and you start from the top. Inhale. Exhale, pull it in. Make that connection. Lower abdominals are pulling that knee in. Nicely done. We go for 2. All right, this one here, we're going to add onto it. Bring it in, lift the knees. Left foot walks out. And in, take it all the way down. Roll the ball out. Exhale, pull. Bring it into that knee tap. Find your plank. Bring it in. Take it down. Just 3 more. Breathing through each piece of this movement. Good for 2. And last one here. Good. This time, open the knees wide, feet together. Find this shell stretch again, rolling the ball out. You can circle the wrist again. And take it the other way. All right, roll that ball in. We are going to take the ball between our ankles here, doing a little bit of plank work. We are going to travel down onto our forearms to give those wrists a break. So meet me here. Tuck the toes. We're going to send the bum up right away, finding this downward dog or pike situation here. Now, we're going to take it down to low plank. You might need to wiggle your feet back here because we want the hips low in line with the shoulders. We don't want the bum sticking up. And then from here, send the bum up. Press away from the floor so you feel this stretch through the arms, under the armpits, and then take it back. Long line through the neck. Inhale up, exhale down. Let's go 2 more. 1 more. Staying in this low plank, I want you to gently tap both knees down and up. Take it back to that downward dog and down. Gently tap and lift. Keeping this tension on the ball, we don't want to lose it. Naturally, we are in a more narrow stance with the feet, so it's going to add that extra challenge. All right, we're going to add on to this one here. Find your tap, find your low plank. Go to your tippy toes, shift your nose past the edge of your mat, back in, and all the way up, downward dog. We take it down, tap the knees, lift, saw. Take it back, hips go back up. We go for 3. Breathe. For 2, really feeling it in the arms. You should feel your triceps here. 2. Last one. Stay with this tap here. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Lift, just saw. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down here. Nicely done. Walk the hands back, take that ball out. Find your jaw stretch once again. All right, we're nice and warm now. We are going to come all the way up to stand and get these legs working. So take your ball in between your thighs, feet as hip distance apart as you can. Naturally be a little bit wider with the ball. All right, hands to hips. We're going to start with just a squat here. Sinking down, inhale. Exhale, bringing it up. Now as you travel back up, I want you to squeeze your ball. So really active through the quads, your inner thighs, but also low abdominals. So you're going to feel deep core there as you squeeze your ball. See if you can get your bum as low as your knees here, all the way up. Focusing on your toes spreading out on the floor, really grounding you through those 3 points. So big toe, pinky toe, and heel. You're feeling equal weight in each position. All right, we're gonna add on. Next time you come up to stand, I want you to lift your heels and then take it down. So weight's transferring into the balls of the feet now to lift the heels. And we go slow to come down, but quick to come up, like you're exploding up. Still really squeezing that ball. Exhale to lift. We're gonna go 3. For 2. Last one, I want you to stay low in this squat. Now you're gonna feel your right heel up, sink it down, left, down. Keep moving without bouncing through the hips. You go for 4, 3, 2. Last one, heels down. I want you to pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it all the way up. Heels lift and down. Lift it up and down. Last set of squats here. Exhale up. Good. You got 3. We hold it in 2. Last one, stay low. I want you to peel both heels up and down. Staying low, make that as smooth as you can. You got it. 5. We're gonna hold these heels in 4. Can you go down a little bit lower? 2. Next one, lift the heels, hold it. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it all the way up. Nicely done. Feeling those quads here. Take the ball out. Come to the front of your mat. Have enough space still for your arms here to lift. I want you to sink down on this left knee. Lengthen the right leg behind you here, arms long. We're going to start by lifting the arms and the leg together and down. So I don't want this left leg to move. It's staying bent to this long spine. We're finding that balance here. You can start off really small with that leg lift, arm lift. And as you get comfortable, try to lift up a little higher. Find that exhale to lift. Inhale down. Staying long through the spine, zipper it up through the belly. And I want your hip shining down, so don't turn this right hip out. Let's do 2 more and we're gonna add on. Good. Lift it high, hold. Lift your chest, draw that right knee in towards your chest here, pull the ball in. And then you're gonna reach it all the way back out, tipping from the hips, and then take it all the way down. So really let your left toes spread out to ground you here. We lift everything up. We lift the chest, pull that ball in, elbows wide, lift the knee as high as you can. And then you go back out, hinging from the hips to reach it out and all the way down. Again, we lift, bring it in, reach it out and down. 2 more. Exhale to bring it in. Inhale, reach it out. Good. This one here, we're gonna keep this back leg in a hover. So we're just gonna reach our arms, the leg out, and then we take it back into that knee drive. Again, reach it out. Long line there, hands to your right toes, and up. Let's go for 3. Really feeling work through this left leg to stabilize. 2. Last one here. Good. I want you to reach this right leg back out. Really hinge in the hips. Reach your arms up. We're going to hinge even deeper onto this left leg here. So really bend it, get low. And then you're going to lift up through the chest. This movement is from the hips, really sinking down lower, lengthening out this left leg. You're going to really feel it there. And then pick the chest up. Keep the shoulders heavy though, so they're not shrugging up to the ears. And now I want you to feel all this weight in your left foot. So keep it light on that right foot. You should be able to pick it up at any moment. We're going to go for 4. Exhale, lift. 3. Try not to round the shoulders and neck here. Move from the hips. 2. Last one. Now we're going to move into some lunges here. So find that hinge last time. Take your ball down. Right knee comes down to the floor all the way up. So don't lift the chest here. Stay in that hinge. You go down past the ball and up. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more in this direction. Good work. We're going to switch it up. Go the other way. Get low in that lunge each time. Good. 2. Last one. Hold that ball overhead. Stay low in your lunge pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. Shake it out. Left glute is on fire. We're coming all the way down. We're going to take this ball behind our right knee. Hands are right on the mat here under the shoulders. Take a moment to lengthen through the spine again. Zipper up the belly. You're going to take a nice deep inhale here. On your exhale, right leg's going to drive up towards the ceiling and back down. Trying not to change the spine. Staying through neutral here. Now I want you to really keep this knee pointing down towards the floor so we're not opening up. We're staying in parallel. Good. We go for 3, 2. Last one. Good work. We are going to add in this left hand, opposite hand to leg, and down. Let's keep this left hand long. Tapping down as the knee comes into a hover. Really pressing this leg up behind us. Squeezing that right glute. You are still going to feel lots of work through the left to stabilize you. Hold it here. Arms stay still. Pulse the leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in. You're going to lower down onto your left forearm here. Keep that tension on the ball so it doesn't go anywhere. We're taking it out to the side. Fire hydrants. Bring it in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, take it down. Find your breath. Good. We go for 3, 2. Hold it here. I want you to flip the knee down, foot high, finding parallel. Take it all the way down. Then we go out to the side. It's kind of like we're making a big circle here. But you're really taking the leg out to the side. And then you're lifting it higher to find that glute kickback position. And then take it down. Finding that exhale. As you take the leg out to the side, we go 3 more in this direction. Continue to lean into this left side of the body. All right, we reverse it here. Take it back first. Out to the side, nice and wide, and then down. Finding that moment to find that position in fire hydrant, and then take it down. Breathing through it. You have 3. Good. 2. out to that fire hydrant position, come up, come in just halfway, and then lift. Halfway down, and lift. You got it. Give me 5. Breathe, we're almost there. 4, 3, 2, hold it high. Pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it in here, take that ball away. We're gonna open the knees wide. Let that left glute chill out for a moment. Slowing down your heart rate. Finding your breath again. And then we'll slowly take it in. All right, we're gonna come back up and do this on the other side. Feel free to pause the video if you need an extra bit of rest here to grab a quick sip of water. Let's take it up when you're ready. We're gonna take the ball back in between our thighs. Starting with our squats here, we're gonna move nice and slow just to regain our breath back. Inhale, take it down. And then exhale, squeeze that ball, take it all the way up. Inhale, exhale up. Really feeling grounded through the feet here. Sinking down low, but maintaining that form. We're gonna do 4 just like this. Squeeze that ball to the top. We're gonna add in that calf raise on this next one here. Lift the heels as you come up. Find that balance, and then you're sinking down. Big explosion up, slow and controlled down. Continue to squeeze that ball. Really find your control to take it down. 3. We're holding it low in 2. Last one, all the way down. We're peeling right heel up and down. Left. Take it, make it smooth, right? We don't want to bounce through those hips. We go for 4, 3, 2. Last one, plant the heel down. We pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up, lift the heels. Take it down. So you zip right up through the belly here. Think of everything drawn in and up. Good. 5, 4. You got it. 3. Feeling those quads. 2. Last one, stay low. Both heels lift and down. Gently bringing those heels down. You are controlling that movement. Can you sink down a little bit lower? 4, 3, 2. Last big one here. Keep those heels up. We're pulsing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All the way up. Good work. Shake it out, shake it out. All right. We're going into our lunge series now. So get closer to the front of your mat, but make sure you still have space for arms and leg. Left leg reaches out behind you. Arms are long here. We're going to lift the arms and the leg together. So this right leg is bent, staying frozen here to start. Exhale, lift. Good, feel right toes spreading out. I'm gonna go 3, 2. Last one, hold the arms, hold the leg. Pull everything in, knee drives up, ball comes to chest. And then we hinge through the hips, reach it out. Everything comes down. So you lift, pull it in, reach it out, all the way down. Breathing through each piece here. Taking it slow to connect with the muscles, to find your flow. Good. We go one more here. And we're going to keep this back leg lifted. So reaching arms and leg out. Pull it back in. Inhale, get long. Exhale, take it in. 3 more. For 2. Last one. Pull it again in towards you. And then we lengthen everything out. Let that back foot come down. Now I want you to really sink down low on this right leg. Lift your arms, lift your chest. We're finding our hinges. Take it down and up. Still feel heavy through front of the ribs, so we're not popping there. We go down and up. Big inhale. Exhale to lift. Remember that left foot is so light here behind you. Your back is staying nice and long, so not rounding through neck and shoulders. 3. Moving into our lunges in 2. Last 1. Good. We're going to find that hinge one more time. Maintain it. You're coming down to tap left knee and up. Stay in that hinge. Breathe. Inhale down. Exhale up. Feeling right glute here. Pause. We reverse. Go the other way. 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Hold that ball overhead. Sink down low. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Oh yeah. Shake it out. All right, we're coming down here to the floor. We're going to take that ball behind our left knee. And we're going to start with both hands down, equal weight on both sides. Here we go, we kick it back and in. Long line. Trying not to arch the back or really toss the leg away. So find that control to lift the leg. Try not to just throw it up there. We'll go for 4. We're adding in our arm in 3, 2. Next 1, we're going to add that arm in. Lift the arm and leg together. Down. Keeping a light touch on those right fingertips. And that left leg is staying in a hover throughout. Remember, we want to stay through parallel. No rotating here. 3. We hold it in 2. Next one here, stay lifted, arms stay still, just the leg pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it in here for a moment. We're going to come down onto the right forearm now. Fire hydrants here. Take it up to the side and in. Exhale. Inhale. Really leaning into right side of body here. 4, 3, 2. Hold it here. We're going to flip the knee down. The foot lifts high. All the way down. Back up to the side. Flip and down. Remember, we want to lift the leg higher. Squeeze that left glute. Take it down. We go for 3. For 2. Still trying not to arch through the back. A little bit harder in this shape, in this movement here. Let's reverse. Take it up to the side and down. Leg goes behind you first. Out to the side and down. Good. We go for 3. For 2. Last 1. Hold it up to the side. We come halfway down, all the way up. Halfway and up. Find that little pause at your halfway mark before you lift. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Hold it. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest here. Amazing work. Open the knees wide. Find your shallow stretch. We'll roll it all the way in. Okay, we're going to find our 2-point kneel here. Going into our thigh stretch with some arms. So make sure your knees are right under your hips. Your feet are in line there with the knees as well. We are going to bring this ball right to our chest. We want to think of this long line from kneecaps to the top of your head. So you're going to press the ball away from you, tip back from your knees, really zipper up through the belly there, and then pull everything in. Notice that my neck isn't going or my head isn't lifting to the ceiling. I'm looking, continuing that diagonal line through my spine and letting my eyes naturally find that spot on the wall, towards the ceiling. Try not to use your momentum to bring it back in. Give that ball a little squeeze. We're going to inhale to take it back. Exhale to pull it in. We're going to go for 3. Finding your range where you can control. 2. Last one like this. Now we're going to add on, same thing, hip back. Now we're going to hinge from your hips. Let your bum tap down towards your heels all the way. Lift it back up, big squeeze in the glutes. And then re-stack ribs over pelvis. Tipping back, find this hinge, inhale, exhale. So notice I'm still leaning back. And then I take it all the way in. Breathe, separating each piece of this movement. Continuing to stay long through that spine. You should feel this work through your quads here. A little bit of a stretch. Lots of work though. Let's go here for 3. Continue to squeeze that ball as you pull it in. You have 2. Good. Last one here. We're going to stay with that hip hinge and up. Stay tipping back. Last little bit of work here. I know it's hard. We go for 5. You got it. 4. Focus on your breath. 3, 2, and last 1. Take it all the way in. Oh my goodness. Quads. That is crazy. Open your knees nice and wide, feet together. Stack yourself back up. We're going to focus a little bit more on the glutes here. Arms are long. We're going to send the hips back here. Arms lift. Line them up with your ears. Your bum is in a hover. Then you take it all the way in. Squeeze your glutes all the way back in. Inhale, tip it back. Exhale, squeeze. Good. We'll go 3 more. Just like this. Same idea of keeping this long line. Working more through this hinge. So we're lengthening the glutes. Coming back up. One more pause here. We're going to add on. Keep the elbows close to your head. You're going to bend your elbows. And then squeeze your balls as you lengthen out. So you're activating triceps. Come all the way up. Inhale. Staying steady through the bum there as you find that extension overhead. Squeeze that ball harder as you lengthen those arms. And then check in. Are you popping through the ribs there? Can you keep it heavy so that you're not opening up and finding that little arch through the upper back? Good. Let's go for 2. Next one here, stay, just your arms. Inhale, exhale. Keep squeezing that ball harder as you lengthen. You have 4. Steady through those hips. 3, 2. Last one, hold the arms long. Lower down and up. Bum is staying still. Keep it in a hover. Inhale down. Exhale up. You're almost there. 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold your arms. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest. Nicely done. All right, we're going to keep our hands stacked on this ball. Roll it out all the way to the right. Left hand on top. Take a moment just to pull away from that ball. Look under your right armpit. Bring it all the way in. Take it over to the left. Right hand stacks on top. Looking now under your left armpit. And all the way back in. All right. We are going to take it into a sideline position on our forearm. So come down onto your right forearm here. We want this elbow right under the shoulder. Lots of space under the ribs. Grab your ball behind your top leg here. All right. We are going to stay through parallel here, lifting this leg and lowering down. Keeping tension on the ball so it's not going anywhere. And I don't want this knee to open up, so keep it pointing out in front of you. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. This movement is from the hip. Try not to sink down through the ribs. 2 more. Good. Now we're going to move into our sternal rotation now. So keep the top foot flexed. Open all the way back. Take your foot all the way behind you. Just gently tap it down. Take it all the way back. We want the hips to stay stacked so we're not rolling back. We're really finding this control, making this big rounded shape to take it back and in. Exhale, lift. Tap it gently and back in. All right, we got 4. For 3. Good. 2. Next one, hold the foot behind you. You can rest that foot right down, lengthen the bottom leg. Now, top hand goes behind your head. We're going to find an oblique crunch. So you're going to try not to collapse through the ribs here as you pull this top elbow to knee. And then all the way down, gently tap, lift, and down. Good, so you're finding this work through left oblique here. Really make this mind to muscle connection. Feel that working to pull the elbow and knee closer together. Good, we go for 4. 3. 2. Last one. Let your foot come all the way down. Now you're going to lift your bottom hip up as high as you can. Bring it down. Find that crunch again. We lift up, keeping the hips stacked. Now you're getting this bottom oblique working here to really lift, create lots of space. Good. Flowing from one to the other. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Stay with your hip lift up and down. You can take this top hand here, press it into the bottom so you get out of that shoulder. It's a little mod there. We go for 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Take it down. Lengthen your legs out. Grab that ball in your top hand. We're going into our side teaser. So roll onto that bottom right glute. Lift the legs here. Don't let them come down to touch the floor. Exhale, lift. Inhale, down. You can always bend and work through bent legs instead, or find long legs. All right, let's go for 4. 3. Stay long through the spine. 2. And last one. Amazing. Bend the legs here. Now we're going to take this bottom arm, wrap it around your ribs, come all the way down. Bring this ball in close to you. We're going to do a little push-up here. Single arm push-up, working our triceps. So lengthen out through your spine. You're going to press into your ball, lift all the way up, and then bring it all the way down. Try not to snake up and down. Keep it all in a unit as best as you can, moving together. All right, really lengthening that arm all the way up. Squeeze that tricep. All the shakes here. We got 4. Exhale, lift. 3. Good, you're almost there. 2. And last one. Good work. Bring it all the way down. Let's just bring this bottom arm right underneath, and you can reach that top arm over. Hopefully you have more space than I do. Just to relax that top oblique, that lat there. You can bring it all the way up. And let's take it right onto the other side. So coming down onto our left forearm here. Create lots of space, stack the shoulders and hips. That ball goes behind your top leg. Here we go, we lift and lower, staying through parallel. Finding our breath. Finding those low abdominals again. We go for 3. We're going to open up in 2. Last line. Let's take it all the way open. Tap your not to roll that top hip off the bottom. Big exhale. Inhale, control it in. Think of drawing a semicircle with your top kneecap. We go for 4, for 3, good, 2, and last one. Plant that foot, lengthen your bottom leg. Top hand goes behind your head. We're finding our crunch. And back down, keeping it light here on the foot. Trying not to sink down the ribs. I know that's hard to do. We want to really think of just this top side of the body working to pull that knee in towards the elbow. All right, 4 more. Exhale. Inhale. 3, 2. Last one, we add on, your foot comes all the way down. Lift the hip, take it down. Exhale. And exhale here. Good, finding each movement, working both obliques here. Beautiful, 4. Really lifting that bottom hip up high, getting as much range as you can. 2. And last one, we stay with the hips here. Option to bring that top hand down to your arm here. Good. 5, 4, really pick it up. 3, 2, last one, all the way down. Lengthen both legs out. Roll onto the left loop here. Stay long for the spine. Side teaser, bent or straight legs. Find what works for you today. Good. Exhale, lift. We got 4, 3. Don't let those legs touch the floor. 2. Last one. Take it all the way in. Push up time. Wrap that bottom arm all the way down. Bring that ball close to you. We're pressing into it to lift. Lengthen right arm all the way up. Exhale, bring it up. Remember, we want to move as one unit. That spine, keep it together. Long line. Good. Getting through this last little bit of arm work here. Good. 2. And last one. Good. Take it all the way down. Use that bottom arm for support. Reach that top arm out. And just let that go. Shake it out. All right, guys. We're into our last little bit of work, some core work to finish today's class off. And then, of course, we get a stretch at the end. So take your ball, come all the way down here. We're going to take the ball in between our thighs. And we're going to start with those legs in tabletop, finding your neutral spine. Think of everything drawing in and up, hands behind your head. Take a nice deep inhale. On your exhale, lift up, squeeze your ball. And then release that tension, take it down. Exhale, lifting up, really squeeze. So we're activating our inner thighs, our lower abdominals there. Protecting our neck here, so that little nod of your chin before you curl all the way up. That chest lifting high. Trying to draw bottom of ribs to top of pelvis. Let's go for 3. For 2. Next one, stay lifted at the top. We're adding on toe tap down, up, head comes down. So only lower down as low as you can maintain core control. So you know the drill here. We don't want the back arching, the belly popping. So that range may look different for everyone. Good, 2 more. Exhale, lift it back up. 1 more. We're gonna add on after this toe tap. All right, reach your legs out long. Bring it in, take it all the way down. So we lift, stay lifted through the chest, toes tap down. Lift it up, reach it out. Pull it in, lower the head. Again, lift, toes tap, extend, and lower down. We got 3 more here. Breathing through each piece. Same principle applies to the legs going long. We want to try to see if we can lower the legs as we extend, but to a place again where you can control. Last one here. We're going to keep the head lifted. Just move through this toe tap and extension. Don't let the head, the chest lower. We go 4. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it in for 3. Try not to rush the movement or use momentum. Find this control. That's how we get stronger. Last one, your legs are going to stay long. This is where you finish. Hands to hips. Pump it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it still. Squeeze your ball. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way in. Take that ball out. Feet come down nice and wide. Amazing work, guys. We made it through. Rock those knees side to side. All right, let's do a little stretch here. Well deserved. Let's just peel ourselves up off the mat slightly so we can take the ball behind shoulder blades. And I want you to just open up to cactus arms. Find this extension over the ball. So think of the top of your head, back of your head there, getting down onto the floor. Try to see if you can let your arms rest all the way down. So getting a big stretch through the chest and shoulders there. And then we're going to connect the bottoms of the feet together. Let the knees widen. Feels so good on inner thighs, hip flexors. Focusing back in on your breath. This inhale through your nose. And exhale out through your mouth. Can you let your belly soften here? Turning those abdominal muscles off. Take one last big breath here. Good. We'll slowly peel ourselves all the way up. Grab behind the thighs. Alright, we'll take that ball off to the side. Flip on over, 4-point position. We're going to tuck our toes here. Send them up, find downward dog. Really sink the heels down together. Just pause in this stretch. Feeling that through hamstrings, calves, maybe even glutes. We're going to lengthen our right leg all the way up. I want you to bring it wide like we did earlier. Sinking down low. Let the back knee drop right away. Hands are inside the foot here. Let the knee roll open. And if you can, you can stay like this, or you can progress, reaching the hand back. You can even pick up this back leg, pull it in towards you, getting a little stretch through the quad there. And then we'll let that go. Let the knee come back in. Tuck your back toes, downward dog. Let's go left leg up. We take it down nice and wide. Lower that back knee. Let the left knee fall open. And you can progress here if you like, picking up the back leg. Letting that go. Tucking back toes, downward dog. From here, let's do our pigeon. Right leg can reach up. Take it with you all the way down, bending that leg. And then sink down to a place that feels good. Maybe that's coming down to the elbows. Letting the head, the neck relax there. Then walk those hands up. Tuck your toes, downward dog. Let the left leg lengthen up to the ceiling. And then bring it all the way down. Finding your position at the bottom here. And then slowly walking those hands up. Let's swing that back leg around. We're just going to crisscross the legs here, finishing with a little side bend. So take your right hand all the way up and over. Really get a big reach there. Maybe dropping that elbow down to the mat. And then we'll take it all the way over to the other side. Good. Hands behind your head. Round the spine. Let the head get heavy. Give it a little shake out here, side to side. Reach the hands all the way up. Take the fingertips behind you. Lift your head, your chest. Lean back into those hands. And we'll sweep the hands all the way forward. Really reach the fingertips away from you. And then walk those hands up. Amazing work, guys. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next one.